Have you ever sat in a meeting, bursting with ideas, yet said nothing? Or maybe you've wanted to ask a question in a class or seminar, but your voice simply refused to cooperate. Or perhaps you walked away from a conversation thinking, I should have said this, I could have sounded better. If you've nodded yes to any of those questions, then pause whatever else you're doing, because this audiobook might just be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Section 1. What's holding you back? Let's get real. Let me ask you a very honest question. What do you think is stopping you from speaking confidently and clearly? Is it fear of judgment? Is it a lack of vocabulary? Or is it simply not knowing where to begin? You see, most people assume that confident speakers are born that way, but that's not true. Confident speakers are made through practice, through mindset shifts, and through a SMART strategy. So before we dive into what SMART means, let's first understand why most people struggle to speak with clarity and confidence. Fear of making mistakes. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if you made a mistake while speaking? You might stumble, pause, correct yourself. But guess what? Even great speakers do that. Negative self-talk. Have you ever told yourself, I'm not good at English. My accent is bad. I'm too shy. Every time you repeat those thoughts, you program your brain to believe it. And the truth is, the only thing worse than being judged by others is being judged by yourself. Lack of a structure. Confidence doesn't just come from language, it comes from structure. Knowing what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. That's exactly what the SMART framework is for. And now, let's decode it. Section 2. The SMART formula. 5 pillars of powerful speaking. Let's break this down. SMART. Each letter stands for one key ingredient of confident and clear communication. S. Structure your thoughts. Before you open your mouth, ask yourself, what exactly am I trying to say? What is the key idea or outcome I want the listener to remember? Think about your speech like a sandwich. The top bun is your introduction. The why should they listen? The fillings are your main points, the substance. And the bottom bun is your conclusion, a simple recap and impact. Without structure, your ideas will float around like balloons in the wind. So, here's your first exercise. Next time you want to say something important, pause, think of your 3 main points, and then speak. M. Master your message. Now tell me, have you ever heard someone speak for 5 minutes and you still didn't know what they were trying to say? That's what happens when the message is not clear. To master your message, follow this golden rule. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Practice simplifying your ideas. Remove the fluff. Use examples. Use stories. Let's try an example. Instead of saying, our organization has incorporated sustainability strategies to reduce our carbon footprint through diversified approaches, just say, we've taken clear steps to go green, like switching to solar power and cutting waste. See the difference? A. Activate your voice. Your voice is your instrument of influence. But are you using it right? Let's do a quick check. Ask yourself, do I sound flat and monotonous when I speak? Do I speak too fast when I'm nervous? Do I mumble or rush over important words? Most people are unaware of their vocal habits, but your voice can build or break your message. Try this vocal warm-up every day. Pause, breathe, enunciate. Stretch your voice with simple exercises like reading a passage out loud or practicing tongue twisters. Red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells on the seashore. Your voice should have energy, variation, and warmth. Remember, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. R. Replace fear with curiosity. Imagine this. You're about to speak in front of a group, and your heart starts racing. Your palms get sweaty. You blank out. Here's what you need to understand. This is not fear, it's energy. And that energy can be converted. Instead of thinking, what if I mess up? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this moment? Turn that fear into a game. Be curious, observe the audience, play with your tone, engage them like a teacher does. Great communicators aren't fearless, they're just fear-trained. T. Talk with purpose. Let me ask you this. Have you ever listened to someone who speaks slowly, but every word feels powerful? And then someone else speaks very fast, but says nothing useful. That's the power of speaking with purpose. Before you say anything, ask yourself, is this useful? Is this respectful? Is this moving the conversation forward? When your words have intention, they create impact. They leave a mark. Section 3. The role of body language. What you don't say still speaks. Here's a fascinating truth. Over 60% of communication is nonverbal. That means your body speaks even when your mouth doesn't. Let me test you. In your last conversation, were your shoulders straight or slouched? Did you make eye contact? Were your hands expressive or hidden? Here's a tip. Stand like you belong. Speak like you care. Confidence is not about being loud. It's about being present. So from today, notice your posture, gestures, and eye movement when you speak. Your audience isn't just hearing you, they're reading you. Section 4. Practice techniques that actually work. Now comes the most important part, daily practice. But wait, not all practice is equal. Just like a musician doesn't randomly play, a speaker shouldn't randomly talk. Let's learn 3 practice tools used by top communicators. First, mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror. Pick a topic, maybe your morning, your favorite movie, or even your opinion on a news story. Speak about it for 2 minutes while observing your expressions, your posture, your pace. Then ask, would I listen to me? 2. Record and reflect. Record your voice. Listen to it, not to criticize, but to understand. Notice the tone, clarity, and energy. This self-feedback loop works wonders. Third, script-free storytelling. Pick a small story from your life, maybe a funny moment from childhood or a challenge you overcame. Try narrating it without writing anything down. Focus on emotion, flow, and natural speech. These practices might feel uncomfortable at first, but discomfort is the path to mastery. Section 5. Q&A with yourself, a powerful learning tool. Let's make this fun and powerful. Here are 5 questions to ask yourself weekly. What did I speak well this week? Where did I feel nervous, and why? Which words or phrases do I overuse? Did I connect emotionally or just speak logically? What one small change can I try next time? Keep a speaking journal. Just a few notes each week. It helps track your growth like nothing else. So today we've covered what's stopping you from speaking clearly, the smart strategy to master your speaking skills, how to use your voice, body, and mindset together. But before we go, ask yourself, am I ready to stop overthinking and start speaking like I truly mean it? Because the moment you say yes, your transformation begins. Stay tuned on Bookshelf 24, where every word inspires, and don't forget to subscribe. Would you like me to pro?